the golden child lied to get me kicked out. But years later, parents begged me to save him. I grew up in a family where silence was my survival. I wasn't the loud one or the charming one. That was my older brother Evan, the golden child. He could spill juice on the carpet and Mom laughed. I could breathe wrong and Dad asked why I made things difficult. The only person who really saw me was my grandma. She'd whisper, "Quiet ones watch, quiet ones grow." I didn't believe her then, but I would. When I turned 17, everything flipped in one afternoon. My parents came home early to find Evan crying, shaking, rocking, putting on a show. He told them I snapped, that he didn't feel safe with me. They didn't even ask my side. My dad told me to pack my things. My mom whispered, "Why would you do this to your brother?" By sunset, I was outside with a backpack, watching the door shut. That was the moment I stopped being part of that family. The next few years were brutal. I couch surfed, worked dishwashing, warehouse shifts, delivery jobs, $8 ramen until I hated the smell of it. But every night I promised myself I will never let these people define me again. I studied coding on an overheating laptop, took free business courses, started freelancing. Tiny clients first, then bigger. I built a small app, and when a creator used it in a video, everything exploded. Within 2 years, I was stable. Within 4, I was thriving. Contracts, partnerships, passive income. A quiet life that finally felt like mine. I didn't tell my family. Then one night, a message popped up. "This is your brother. Please call me, it's serious." I stared at it. Not because I cared, but because I wanted to know why the golden child was suddenly reaching out. When I called, Evan's voice sounded cracked. He said he was drowning in debt, job gone, legal issues piling up. My parents were struggling too. And then he said, "I know you're doing well. Can you help us?" I asked, "Why me?" He hesitated before answering. "Because you're the only one who actually worked for anything. You're the only one who grew up." For a second, I almost felt bad. Almost. We met at a cafe. My parents looked older, worn down. Evan didn't look like a golden child anymore, just tired and lost. They said they needed help. Money for debts, for Evan's failed business, for a fresh start. They asked if I could give the family another chance. I listened quietly. Then I slid papers across the table, my emancipation forms, signed the week after they kicked me out. "I'm not part of this family," I said. "You made sure of that." My mom cried. My dad went silent. Evan whispered, "Please, we're desperate." I stood up. "This is the part," I told him, "where being the golden child finally stops working." Then I walked away. I never looked back. They wanted my help, but they taught me not to give it. I didn't save them. They finally learned what real consequences look like when favoritism runs out. And me, I finally understood what my grandma meant all those years ago. Quiet ones don't stay quiet forever. Quiet ones grow, and when they finally speak, everyone hears them.